Yo, what is up, you guys? So I know a lot of people have been waiting for me to make this video. I've made this video multiple times in the past year or so since I started YouTube, and I know a lot of people like to watch these videos. And as most of you guys just know, the new world of Wallaroo came out yesterday. So I made sure that I was one of the first people to hit 170 on a life wizard and get the max PvP setup so that I can show you guys what life should be running in this upcoming meta. Now, a lot of people saw the huge heal nerfs and thought, okay, well, life is done. You know, life is getting nerfed to the ground. It's not going to be anywhere near as good as it has been in the past. And I know about 2 or 3 months ago when we saw the first heal nerfs come in, I made a video talking about how people are going to be using Berry Surprise. And you're going to see that today because Berry Surprise does not have a copy limit. When you reshuffle Berry Surprise, it will go back into your deck with the full amount of copies. Thankfully, with the new stats, you kind of don't really need to heal on a life. You really don't. So today I'm going to be showing you the gear that I'm going to be rocking. And I'm going to show you my deck. Now, obviously, the deck will change over time as, you know, the meta progresses. But just kind of a mock-up deck that I just put together. But first, I'm going to show you the gear and stats that I am running. So, 170 Life Wizard, obviously, as you see, I have about 14,000 HP. This is right under the max HP cap, about by just by a few hundred. So obviously, I have a lot of health for a Life Wizard. 159 damage, the same as it has been in the past few metas. Because Life's gear, as you guys most of them you know, the hat, robe, boots, and wand did not get upgraded with this world yet. So the damage has not really changed how it has been before. The resist is obviously 71, exactly no wards, because of the new resist caps that you see on screen. Life can no longer get above 71 effective resist in advanced combat. So I am running 71 resist on my life wizard here. My accuracy, as you can see, I have 20 across the board with 25 to life and 34 to storm. So I have a lot of storm accuracy for Berry Surprise and Kraken and stuff like that. Other spells that I can build upon in the future, but I also cannot fizzle Quakes or Banshees, and I also cannot fizzle my life spells, and I have a 1% for storm spells. 567 block, not too bad. 630 block, pretty standard across most schools you're going to see. 39 pierce, pretty good. I'm just a few pierce under the pierce cap as well. And as you can see, the main gem of these stats that has changed compared to the others is my outgoing. I have 111 outgoing. As you can see, all of those additions right there that we are getting. I'll show that into further detail. I have 200 arc mastery, pretty standard. 81% pip conserve, perfect pips, and I am running 2-piece shads. So for the gear itself, let's dive right into that. I'm running the Burrower's hat, has not changed because we did not get 170 gear with this world. The 19% storm pens, you know, the same thing, 29% outgoing. Nightmare robe, same deal, 19% storm pens, 7% accuracy. And again, Burrower boots has not changed because we did not get new boots yet. 29% outgoing, 7% accuracy, and 19 damage. Going to storm. That will just boost my Berry Surprise just by a little bit. It's free pens, might as well take it. But this is where stuff starts to change a little bit. So my wand, of course, is still Aeon wand, but as you can see, you now get health sockets on the square instead of flat resist. So I'm running an additional 775 HP on my wand as a socket. Super good. These jewels are not very hard to get in Wallaroo. So that is the wand I am running. My theme is going to be the Bold Dreamstalker knife. Obviously, I have 100% the legacy health jewels on my tier socket. I have the 6% pierce, and then I have an 8% outgoing square jewel on my theme. Yes, you heard that right. There are now square jewels on the utility set in Wallaroo with a 7% accuracy universal socketed at the very bottom. As you can see, very good stats. It is actually better stat for stat than Skyfarer itself. You get more HP, you lose 1 pip, and you lose 1 damage, but you gain 2 outgoing. And having universal damage is just going to help you all around with all of your spells. So super good a theme, in my opinion. That is what I'm going to be running in this meta. The amulet, as you can see, is still Nightmare, but it has changed up. Instead of having flat res socketed, I now have 2 8% outgoing jewels, because outgoing jewels are now squares again in Wallaroo. So that is going to give you an additional 16% outgoing on your amulet. The ring is still Skyfarer banned because you're not going to dive too far into Storm at the risk of losing all your stats. With the Legacy, Health, the Pierce Jewel, and an additional 775 socketed onto the Square Jewel. I'm running Pierce Mount the same, the Clockwork Courser. Skyfarer deck still has not changed with the 7% accuracy. And then this is the pet I'm going to be running. Obviously, since you saw I was at the resist cap, I'm at the accuracy cap, and I'm at the Pierce. I'm right around the Pierce cap. I thought, well, might as well throw on that extra talent because I can't use Medic because I'm at 111 out of 112. So I am running Niall's Omen just as an extra buff. It allows me to clear out some space in my main deck, and it will further help you defeat PvE, which is going to be very rampant in this meta. You're already on a life wizard, so you beat PvE pretty easily, but it's just an extra little safety net there to help you out. So the deck that I just kind of mocked up for fun, as you can see, I still have the 8 weakness counters, the 6 Burrowing Banes, just because that is your strongest OT, 4 main deck Centaurs, 3 Earthwalkers, 2 Goat Monks. Now, as you guys most of you know, the Goat Monk heal did get nerfed, but it's still a solid non-shad damage hit, and it does have utility. I'm running 4 damage and 4 sinks. Of course, I'm running Lammasu, because if you guys compare Lammasu next to Caterpillar, you're really not losing anything. It's for 1 less pip. You're losing, about anywhere from 60 to 180 base damage. Not really going to be doing that much for you. And a unprotected heal that would be stolen by a balance or could be turned into something in certain matchups. A lot of people are carrying Contagion. So just kind of wanted to disregard that heal altogether since it is very low, and just run the Lammasu instead. I'm running 4 Pixies. As you guys know, this is no longer reshuffle, but you have a lot of HP and a good resistance. So I highly doubt you'll need to heal that often. These are just there. Regen, of course, is currently no PvP, but there is a spell limited version that will be obtained in the upcoming Beast Moon events to where you can get this up actually better healed than it ever was. I mean, you really didn't need more than 4 regions before either way. So this will be upgraded once the new Beast Moon event comes out with all these upgraded spell elements. But for now, that is not going to be used. 3 Hidden Bubbles, 2 Hunting Worms, just because of the utility you can get. If you're pressuring something or you need a little bit of a heal, you can, it's an offensive and a defensive move. You have the 4 Braces, of course, 4 Berry Surprises. As you guys saw, this is not reshuffle limited. So by using reshuffles in your side deck, you can get these back in your main and use these as a solid hit and heal to break towers. 4 Scales as normal, and 3 Eye of Vigilances just to kind of help you further against Blade Stack, and Death to remove off weaknesses when they ghoul or something like that. 3 stun blocks and 5 towers. I'm using 7 weaknesses. This has not changed from the last meta. 2 side deck utility centaurs, 2 side deck earthwalkers, and 4 fairies just as an extra heal. These are side deck heals that you can pack. They do about 1400, which is super solid for the amount of heal you're getting for such low pips. 2 earthquakes, 4 banshees, 3 empowers, 2 shuffles, and your 2 diffuses. All around is going to give you a lot of defense. You still have good healing, and with 2 shuffles and a lot of main deck hits, you have the ability to wear down your opponent and kill them pretty easily. So that is all for this video. If you guys want to see more videos like this in the future, I'm sure I will be making more setup videos for other schools, as well as life, as we fully see how the meta is going to pan out. I'm sure there will be changes, and you guys will see those on my channel in the future. But with that being said, I will see you guys in the next one.